Ever wondered what it's really like to sail on one of P&O Cruises' flagship vessels? The Britannia has been making waves since 2015, and after diving deep into what this ship actually offers, I found some surprising details that most reviews completely miss. This isn't just another cruise ship review. We're talking about a vessel that carries over 3,600 passengers and crew, spans 14 decks, and promises to deliver the quintessential British cruising experience. But does it actually live up to the hype, or are there hidden issues that could make or break your vacation? Today we're breaking down everything from the cramped inside cabins to the premium suites, from the hit-or-miss dining venues to the surprisingly impressive entertainment options. By the end of this review, you'll know exactly whether Britannia deserves your hard-earned vacation money. Let's start with where you'll be sleeping, because honestly, this can make or break any cruise experience. Britannia offers the usual suspects when it comes to cabin categories, but there are some interesting quirks worth noting. The inside cabins are exactly what you'd expect from a mass-market cruise line. They're compact at around 154 square feet, which means you're looking at just enough space for a queen bed, a small sitting area, and a bathroom that requires some creative maneuvering. The good news is that P&O has done a decent job with storage solutions, including underbed drawers and clever closet configurations. What surprised me about these interior rooms is the quality of the bedding. Unlike some cruise lines that cheap out on linens, Britannia's cabins feature surprisingly comfortable mattresses and decent thread count sheets. The bathrooms, while tiny, are well designed with good water pressure in the showers. Moving up to the Oceanview cabins, you're getting that same 154 square feet, but with a window to the outside world. Here's where things get interesting, though. Some of these windows are obstructed by lifeboats or other ship structures, so you might end up staring at orange fiberglass instead of the ocean. The balcony cabins are where Britannia starts to shine. At around 215 square feet plus the balcony space, these rooms feel significantly more spacious. The balconies themselves are a decent size, with room for 2 chairs and a small table. The glass railings provide unobstructed views, which is always a plus. But here's what most people don't realize about Britannia's balcony cabins. The ship's design means that some balconies are more private than others. Cabins on the higher decks tend to have better privacy, while lower deck balconies can feel like you're living in a fishbowl with other passengers walking by. The suites are where P&O really tries to compete with premium cruise lines. The largest suites span over 500 square feet and include separate living areas, premium bedding, and priority boarding privileges. Some suites even come with butler service, which is a nice touch for a mainstream cruise line. What sets Britannia apart is their attention to accessible accommodations. The ship features numerous wheelchair-accessible cabins across all categories, not just the basic inside rooms. These cabins include roll-in showers, lowered closet rods, and wider doorways throughout. Family accommodations deserve special mention because Britannia actually does this better than many competitors. Their family suites can sleep up to 6 people comfortably, with separate sleeping areas for kids and adults. Some even include bunk beds that fold into the wall when not in use. Now let's talk food, because this is where cruise ships either win you over or leave you disappointed. Britannia takes a decidedly British approach to dining, which means you'll find some gems alongside some questionable choices. The main dining rooms, Meridian and Oriental, serve traditional cruise fare with a British twist. Think roast beef in Yorkshire, putting alongside international dishes. The food quality is solid middle-of-the-road cruise dining. Not terrible, but don't expect to be blown away either. What actually impressed me about the main dining rooms is the service. The wait staff clearly takes pride in their work, and they'll remember your preferences after just a couple of meals. The wine selection is surprisingly good for a mainstream cruise line, with some decent British and European options. The Peninsula restaurant offers a more upscale dining experience with table service and a menu that changes nightly. This is where you'll find dishes like pan-seared sea bass and properly prepared steaks. There's a cover charge, but the food quality justifies the extra cost. Sindhu, the ship's Indian restaurant, is actually one of the standout dining venues. Created in partnership with celebrity chef Atul Kochhar, it offers authentic Indian cuisine that goes way beyond the typical cruise ship curry. The tandoor dishes are particularly impressive, and the spice levels are adjustable for different palates. The Epicurean specialty restaurant focuses on modern European cuisine with an emphasis on fresh ingredients. The menu changes seasonally, which is rare for cruise ships. The presentation is Instagram-worthy, and the flavors actually back up the fancy plating. For casual dining, the Marketplace Buffet is your typical cruise ship setup. It's massive, with different stations serving everything from pizza to Asian stir-fry. The quality varies dramatically, depending on what you choose and when you visit. Early morning and late evening tend to offer the freshest options. The Beach House, located on the upper deck, serves casual fare with a tropical twist. Think fish and chips, burgers, and salads with a view of the ocean. It's nothing groundbreaking, but the setting makes even average food taste better. Room service is available 24 hours, though the menu is limited during overnight hours. The continental breakfast items are decent, but don't expect gourmet quality. The service is generally prompt, usually arriving within 45 minutes of ordering. Britannia's pool deck situation is where things get a bit crowded, literally. With over 3,000 passengers, finding a good spot by the pool can feel like a competitive sport, especially on sea days. The main pool area features 2 pools and several hot tubs, but here's the reality check. During peak times, you're looking at a sea of humanity that resembles more of a public swimming pool than a relaxing cruise ship amenity. The pools themselves are decent-sized, but they fill up quickly. The adults-only retreat area is where Britannia redeems itself. This space features a smaller pool, dedicated hot tubs, and significantly more peaceful atmosphere. There's an additional charge to access this area, but many passengers find it worth every penny for the reduced crowds and quieter environment. What's interesting about Britannia's deck design is how they've tried to create different zones for different activities. The sports deck includes a basketball court and mini golf course, while other areas are designed purely for relaxation and sunbathing. The hot tubs deserve special mention because they're actually hot, unlike some cruise ships where the temperature barely qualifies as warm. The water is well maintained, and the jets provide decent pressure for a relaxing soak. Deck chair politics on Britannia follows the usual cruise ship rules. People reserve chairs early in the morning with towels and personal items, then disappear for hours. It's annoying, but it's not unique to this ship. The crew does periodically clear abandoned chairs, but enforcement is inconsistent. The upper decks offer some quieter spaces for those willing to explore beyond the main pool area. These areas often have deck chairs available, even when the main pool deck is packed solid. This is where Britannia actually starts to distinguish itself from other cruise ships in its category. The entertainment program is surprisingly robust and well executed. The Headliners Theater hosts full production shows that are genuinely entertaining. We're talking proper choreography, live singing, and production values that rival some land-based venues. The theater itself is well designed with good sight lines for most seats. The shows range from musical reviews featuring popular songs to more elaborate theme productions. The performers are talented, and the technical aspects like lighting and sound are professional quality. Some shows are better than others, but the overall standard is impressive. For those who prefer interactive entertainment, Britannia offers cooking demonstrations, dance classes, and trivia competitions throughout each day. The cooking demos are particularly popular and often feature recipes you can actually recreate at home. The fitness center is well equipped with modern cardio machines and strength training equipment. Most machines face windows, so you can watch the ocean while working out. The facility is spacious enough that it rarely feels overcrowded, even during popular workout times. Sports enthusiasts will appreciate the basketball court, though it doubles as a multi-purpose space for other activities. The mini golf course is fun but nothing spectacular. It's well maintained and provides decent entertainment for families. The library is a quiet retreat that many passengers overlook. It's well stocked with books, magazines, and newspapers. The seating is comfortable, and it's one of the few spaces on the ship where you can find genuine peace and quiet. Evening entertainment extends beyond the main theater shows. Various lounges host live music, from acoustic guitar performances to full bands. The quality varies, but there's usually something happening that appeals to different musical tastes. The Oasis Spa on Britannia is operated by Harding Brothers, and it's a mixed bag of impressive facilities and questionable pricing. The spa itself is beautifully designed with a calming atmosphere that immediately makes you feel relaxed. Treatment rooms are well appointed with comfortable beds and proper ventilation. The massage therapists are skilled professionals who know how to work out those vacation knots. However, be prepared for some serious sticker shock when you see the prices. The thermal suite includes a steam room, sauna, and relaxation area with heated loungers. Access to the thermal suite requires an additional fee, but many guests find it worth the cost for the peaceful environment and therapeutic benefits. What's particularly nice about Britannia's spa is the attention to detail in the relaxation areas. Soft lighting, comfortable seating, and a selection of herbal teas create a genuinely tranquil environment that feels separate from the bustling ship atmosphere. The fitness classes offered include yoga, Pilates, and various cardio workouts. The instructors are enthusiastic and accommodating to different fitness levels. Classes are held in a dedicated studio space with proper flooring and equipment. The spa's retail area features the usual overpriced products, but the staff isn't overly pushy about sales. They'll make recommendations if asked, but won't hound you to buy expensive creams and potions. Booking spa appointments can be challenging, especially for popular treatment times. It's worth visiting the spa desk early in your cruise to secure preferred appointment slots. Britannia takes family cruising seriously, with dedicated spaces and programs designed to keep younger passengers entertained while giving parents some breathing room. The kids' club areas are colorful, well-designed spaces that actually look like places children would want to spend time. The play equipment is modern and well-maintained, with different zones for different age groups and activities. Supervised activities for children include arts and crafts, games, and educational programs. The youth staff members are energetic and seem to genuinely enjoy working with kids. They maintain good control over groups while still allowing children to have fun. Teen facilities include a dedicated lounge space with gaming consoles, comfortable seating, and age-appropriate activities. Teenagers can participate in supervised activities or simply hang out in a space designed specifically for their age group. Family-friendly deck spaces include splash areas for younger children and shallow pools where parents can safely let kids play in the water. These areas are well supervised and maintained throughout the day. The Kids Eat Free program in the main dining rooms is a significant cost saver for families. The children's menu offers familiar options like chicken nuggets and pizza alongside healthier choices. Evening babysitting services are available for an additional fee, allowing parents to enjoy adult dining venues or evening entertainment. The childcare staff is professional and experienced in handling children of various ages. Britannia's itineraries typically focus on Mediterranean, Northern European, and Atlantic island destinations. The shore excursion program offers everything from basic city tours to more adventurous activities. Mediterranean ports often include stops in Barcelona, Rome, and various Greek islands. The shore excursions range from cultural walking tours to food and wine experiences. Pricing is typical for cruise ship excursions, which means expensive but convenient. Northern European itineraries might include Norwegian fjords, Baltic capitals, and British Isles ports. These destinations offer stunning scenery and rich historical experiences. The ship's position allows for early morning arrivals and late evening departures in most ports. What's nice about P&O's approach to port calls is their emphasis on longer stays in key destinations. Rather than rushing through multiple ports, they often allow full days or extended time in major cities. The shore excursion booking process is straightforward, though popular tours fill up quickly. Independent exploration is always an option, and many ports are easily walkable from the ship's berth. Atlantic island itineraries often include Madeira, the Canaries, and Azores. These destinations offer excellent opportunities for hiking, wine tasting, and experiencing unique island cultures. After examining all aspects of Britannia, it's clear this ship occupies an interesting position in the cruise market. It's not trying to be the biggest or most innovative vessel on the seas, but it does aim to deliver a distinctly British cruising experience. The ship's strengths lie in its entertainment program, decent dining options, and attention to family needs. The production shows are genuinely impressive, and the variety of dining venues means you won't get bored with food choices during a week-long cruise. However, Britannia also shows its limitations in areas like crowded pool decks and the typical cruise ship nickel-and-diming for premium services. The ship feels busy during peak times, and finding quiet spaces can be challenging. Service quality varies throughout the ship but tends to be better in dining venues than in housekeeping or guest services. The crew members are generally friendly and helpful. The language barriers occasionally create communication challenges. The ship's age shows in some areas, particularly in cabin technology and bathroom fixtures. While everything functions properly, it's clear that Britannia isn't equipped with the latest innovations found on newer vessels. For the price point, Britannia delivers reasonable value, especially for families or groups looking for a traditional cruise experience. It's not luxury cruising, but it's a solid middle-market option that covers all the basics competently. What sets Britannia apart from other cruise ships in its class is the emphasis on British culture and traditions. This isn't just marketing speak. It's genuinely reflected in everything from afternoon tea service to the selection of British Alash in the bars. The ship's art collection deserves special mention. Throughout the public areas, you'll find works by British artists and pieces that celebrate British maritime history. It's not just decorative, it's educational and adds cultural depth to the cruise experience. Britannia's partnership with celebrity chefs creates dining experiences that go beyond typical cruise ship fare. The Cinda restaurant, in particular, offers food that you'd be happy to eat on land, not just at sea. The ship's library and educational programs reflect a more thoughtful approach to cruising. Daily lectures, book clubs, and cultural presentations provide intellectual stimulation alongside the typical cruise entertainment. The British pub atmosphere in some of the lounges feels authentic rather than manufactured. The selection of Alash and the traditional pub food create a genuine taste of British hospitality. Britannia includes several meeting rooms and event spaces that can accommodate business groups or special celebrations. These facilities are well equipped with modern audio-visual technology and flexible seating arrangements. The largest conference space can handle groups of up to 200 people, making it suitable for corporate events or large family gatherings. Smaller meeting rooms are available for more intimate gatherings or breakout sessions. Past passengers frequently mention the exceptional service in the specialty restaurants, where staff members go above and beyond to accommodate dietary restrictions and special requests. Many guests report surprise upgrades or special amenities that weren't part of their original booking. The entertainment staff receives particular praise for their enthusiasm and professionalism. Guests often mention specific performers or staff members who made their cruise experience memorable through personal attention and genuine care. Britannia represents solid, dependable cruising with a British twist. It won't revolutionize your expectations of cruise ships, but it will likely meet them while providing some pleasant surprises along the way.